appuntamento, come vedete siamo tutti puntuali, voi, noi. E adesso vi mandiamo, facciamo vedere appunto un ricordo di corso.
Mira, las chicas que bailan.
Ay, las chicas.
But now it's time to introduce our guests of honor. With us, Danis Tanovic.
Buonasera, io voglio parlare italiano ma non è possibile perché io sono piccolo bosniaco molto stupido. I just want to say this, I'm really happy to be here. You're going to see a film which talks about one particular moment of my life. So, Circus Columbia is a film about the beginning of war in my country. Thank you very much for coming. But the history, history is very subjective, I think. I mean, in my country, one city would at the same time be liberated and occupied, depending on whose side you are.
Che i film li facciamo, certi film li facciamo per il circuito festival. E io sarei molto contento se si potesse sopravvivere soltanto con i festival, ma non si può. E il film comincia adesso la sua vita.
It's a Macintosh address. You know Macintosh? Mac. You know, the trouble is that young people complicate things, okay? For no reason at all. You want to be a filmmaker? Great, be it. Who's stopping you? Only you. Nobody else. I'm not, he's not, she's not. Nobody's stopping you. It's only you stopping yourself. And the biggest pain I ever felt is the pain of white page. When you sit down and you're like, okay, you're right. What now? So then you go, you clean the windows, you call your mom, you walk the dog, you do everything else. And then when everything else is done, there's nothing else to do, you have to start from.
In Germany, there's been a lot of discussion about scripted reality, and we haven't written a single word of what is said in the film. One of the major key to success for a documentary is casting. You gotta find your right heroes. We had spent 2 weeks, 13 days, was completely worthless. But when we met Valentina, despite the fact that we were still doubting, but she gave us this input. And there's always a female constellation. You have a grandmother, a mother, and a kid, or kids. I mean, men are completely, absent. Yes. And the absence of men is also a creative choice. As you notice, there are no men in the film, but the men are always, you feel that they're all kind of is a threat. It's always invisible, but it's there. You can touch it. Sono stracontento che ho scelto di parlare in inglese. Lei traduce benissimo, inventa un sacco di cose, mi fa fare bella figura.